وصحبه أجمعين. قال: وعن بريدة رضي الله عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: القضاة ثلاثة، اثنان في النار وواحد في الجنة، رجل عرف الحق فقضى به فهو في الجنة، ورجل عرف الحق فلم يقض به وجار في الحكم فهو في النار، ورجل لم يعرف الحق فقضى للناس على جهل فهو في النار. So this is a chapter on the judgments. Burayda radiyallahu anhu reported the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, the judges are of three kinds. Two are in the hellfire and one is in paradise. The one in paradise is the one who knows, meaning he understands the rules, the fatwas, the details of adjudication and how to make judgments. So he has the comprehension and then he makes the right judgment based on that with justice. That's the one that goes to paradise. Then someone who knows what the truth is, he understands the fatwas and the sharia, but then he doesn't do the just and the right judgment, meaning he transgresses in the judgment for personal reasons, for financial motives, for whatever, then that goes to the hellfire. And the third one is a person who has no understanding or comprehension of the rules of the Sharia, so ignorant, and still wants to make fatwa and gives fatwa and gives ruling and adjudicate for people because he's important and he has to be a mufti and qadi, then he goes to hellfire again. So the two rules of the principles of the judgment is someone who understands the rules of the Sharia and then applies them in practice in the just and the right way. وعن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: من ولي القضاء فقد ذبح بغير سكين. So Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu said, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam said, whoever takes a position in judgment, meaning becomes a judge, it's as if you're slaughtering him without a knife. Why? Because you're subjecting him to, 2 out of 3 are in the hellfire. And this is why some of the biggest scholars, including Abu Hanifa, rejected the position of Qadi because it is such a huge responsibility. And the last hadith for the day, وعنه مين؟ وعن أبي هريرة قال: قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم: إنكم ستحرصون على الإمارة. يا باسل. وستكون ندامة يوم القيامة، فنعم المرضعة وبئسة الفاطمة. نسأل الله العفو والعافية. So Abu Hurairah radiyallahu anhu said, the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam said, there will come a time where everyone wants to become a leader. And this is what you see, yani, even when education, we want to infuse the leadership aspects in our children. This is not how you do it. And you teach them to be righteous people, qualified people, and Allah will promote them to become leaders. You don't make them egostatic people, and yani, everyone is fighting to become a leader. Why? Everyone wants to change the world, and they have not changed themselves yet. And then the Prophet ﷺ said, and then it will be a source of regression in the day of judgment. Right? Abu Dharr al-Ghafari was given the advice of the Prophet ﷺ that اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد لا تأمرن على اثنين ولا تلين مال يتيم. Do not become a leader even in charge of two people. Why? Because he said you're not for it. إنك ضعيف. You're not qualified for it, so it's not for you. Right? So when it was right for Abu Bakr, it was right for Umar, but it wasn't right for Abu Dharr. So not every person is qualified to become a leader. And then فَنِعْمَ الْمُرْضِعَةُ وَبِئْسَةِ الْفَاطِمَةِ. What does that mean? When you're nursing a kid, yani, that baby is always consoled, always happy. نِعْمَةُ الْمُرْضِعَةِ, right? And same thing when you're satisfying the ego of that person, beautiful leader, and mashallah, when everyone is paying respect and فروض الطاعة. وبئسة الفاطمة, when you're weaning off that child, is, you know how obnoxious the child becomes. Same thing. However, the good leader, that if you take it out, if you give it to him, تعز من تشاء, and if you take it away from him, وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير. يرفع أقواما ويضع آخرين أو يذل آخرين. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله والحمد لله رب العالمين.